Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Neil, and I just wanted to make a YouTube video about my dolls because I wanted to share my collection, but I thought it'd be fun to share them, but also have this guy rank my dolls because this is his life now.
She dragged me into this. She bribed me with lunch.
I'm gonna start with actually like just not ranked dolls, just to show off some more dolls I have. So this is actually the oldest doll I have, which is my old Sailor Moon doll from my childhood. I developed a fear of dolls after seeing like bits of horror movies. Yeah, no. So I had like all the Winx Club dolls, I had like all the Barbie dolls, and I had the Sailor Moon doll. But then the doll movies that were like horror films came out, and like I got scared, so I like purged all of my dolls except for the Sailor Moon doll. So this is my only surviving childhood doll.
So how old is this again?
I'm gonna say it's like younger than 20, probably. But yeah, she's just been on my shelf forever. So she might even be from the Philippines, from the home country. But yeah, so she's just been sitting on my shelf. Other honorable mention doll is my Coco Gal doll from my peak, TikTok career time. So someone reached out to me and asked if they could make a doll of me.
I like that one.
And it was, I think Cyclops Nation was their name. But yeah, it's based off of my cowgirl outfit. She's got the hat, and it even came with attachments like a side ponytail and like a tote bag too. So she sits with all my like Super Gals DVDs. And like she even has like a K on her. She has like bracelets and stuff. But yeah. So these dolls aren't ranked because they're just special. You can't put a rank on them. They're too beautiful.
So I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
All right.
I'm just showing them. I'm just sharing my doll collection.
I like that one the best.
Yeah.
Because it's you.
Yeah, I know. It even has my mole and everything.
It's you.
And this is my anime figure doll, I guess. Dress up darling. All the gals love her. All the gals have to appreciate her. So she's got like magnetic shoes and everything.
So who is this character? This is...
I forgot her name. Oh, Marin Chan. So...
Marin Chan.
It makes sense.
What's the anime about?
A girl who cosplays and a guy who likes making outfits for cosplays.
Yeah, then they get together in the end.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Very predictable.
So true. I never finished it because I kind of lost interest, but I kind of just have her because she's gal. But other than that, I tried to get rid of her actually already. So.
Ooh, there's a mirror. Oh.
Oh, you can see, you can see her underwear. Yeah. There's a mirror at the bottom. Now these two girls I'm saying goodbye to for sure. So this one's, I gotta say, probably my most unique looking doll. Because she's a puppy, she's a dog, she's a girl, she's a dog girl. She is a Pinky and Pepper doll. And I didn't even know about these dolls until I got this comic book from an indie comic store in San Francisco.
What is that?
It's called Pinky and Pepper Forever.
She has a collar.
Huh? Well, yeah, because it's not, the person who made the comic book made the characters based on the dolls, but they're not like, this isn't like an official comic book.
Okay.
But it's a really cool indie comic. I think they changed their name to Eddie Adams. It says Ivy Adams here, but I believe their name's Eddie Adams. And when I saw a picture of that doll after I read this comic, I was like, wait, that's a doll? So I had to get her. So I actually bought 3 of the dolls.
That's her.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's doom scrolling.
It's kind of a depressing comic.
Yeah, Jesus.
But it's really pretty. I really like it. Like,
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. It's just a special indie place in my heart. But yeah, I bought this doll originally because of the comic, but I'm like, you know what? She's not... It's okay. I'll just keep the comic book and I'll say goodbye to the doll. I'll be saying goodbye to this one too. I think this was my first... Not first doll purchase, but when I started doll collecting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is Baby Annette, named after the movie Baby Annette, which was really weird, but I couldn't look away. And this is a pull-up doll, and I always wanted one of these when I was in middle school.
This is the eyes.
Yeah, and the eyes like move side to side. Hold on.
In fact, they follow you.
Yeah.
At night. When you're sleeping.
He's seen it. Oop, but yes, the eyes move side to side. Wow. But yeah, the first time I opened her, I was inebriated and I was in Discord, and like the second I looked at her, I was like terrified. I was like, oh boy, I hope I'm not scared of her when I'm sober.
You told me about this one,
Yeah.
I remember now.
So I tried to sell her. I did sell her, and then I decided to keep her because, like, you know, a little bit sentimental. But, you know, she's just sitting there on the shelf, so I feel like she should go to someone else who will appreciate her more. Alright, so now we're going to get into the serious dolls. So, here she is.
You got her signed, right?
Yes, it is my Scary Godmother doll from my favorite Halloween movie, Scary Godmother, and comic book. And it's signed by Tabitha St. Germain, who's a voice actress for Waility and for Scary Godmother.
So is that why you attached to Rarity?
I attached to Rarity?
Yeah. That's not why you like Rarity so much, because it's...
No, I actually didn't realize they were the same voice actor till like a few years ago.
Ah.
But yeah, so yeah, she's, as you can see, she's loose. She's been taken out of the box. But I only take her out of the box for Halloween for like pictures and stuff. And yeah, I was just really happy that they made a doll of her. So now Neil's gonna rank Scary Godmother doll.
Alright. So I know you watch it every Halloween. It's not my favorite movie, but I will watch it because it's your favorite. So we're going 1 through 5, right?
Yeah.
5 being like
The best doll.
the bestest
One
doll.
being like that. How you feel about that dog doll?
Yeah. This is like a 3 to me. I think a 5 would be pretty hard for me. I'd be like, oh yeah, over the moon, you know.
Yeah.
And we got these ones.
Ooh, okay. I know we're trying to be organized and systematic about this. So Scary Godmother is a 3.
I think a 5 would be really. I don't think you'll see a 5 today.
I guess this is my other anime doll. So this is like Baby Annette, but she's bigger. She's like the more expensive one a little bit because she's bigger, and also she closes her eyes.
What do these buttons do? Oh.
For her eyeballs. I don't handle her very much, so boop, wink, wonk, or close both of her eyes, and she can look side to side. So Baby Annette can't close her eyes and stuff, but this is Shinku from Rosen Maiden, which is an anime about dolls that come to life and they fight.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta make you watch the movie.
I don't like the eyes.
Yeah?
The eyes freak me out.
How do I make them go back to the middle?
Black like a doll's eyes.
But yeah, she stays in like an acrylic case inside of my room. So.
Oh yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Wink, wink, wink.
I like the rose.
I know
I like
her
the-
outfit's cute.
I like the roses on her. Well, that's got some heft to it. Huh.
That's why she stays in the case.
Uh-huh.
I don't like messing her up.
Little shoesies. For free?
Her hands and feet are so tiny compared to her head.
You know, I don't like the eyes, but yeah, I give it a 4.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to be seen in public with this one. But
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a little weird. I don't like how big the head is
Yeah.
in comparison to the body. You know, just my amateur take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah,
Alright. The next doll that
this one's cute.
caught my interest is this one. These are called like A-Zone dolls. They're from Japan. And I just thought their big hands were really funny. So she's supposed to be like a little fairy. See, she has like a little broom. So she's supposed to help you clean up. And I actually went nuts. I bought like 5 of these dolls. Maybe more from the same brand. And I sold a lot of them. But this one, I just think she's cute because she's got like the big puffball hair. As you can see, a lot of my dolls are like blonde and have like long hair. So I like her different hairstyle. And she has like dark green eyes. Yeah, and her big yaoi hands are pretty funny to me. And she's just so cute and little. And I think she was, yeah, she's like my first like small doll, I think.
I like the detail on her, like all the little ribbons and lace.
Spider Violet!
Yeah, I like this one. This one's, I'll give her a 4. She's really cute. I don't think I've seen this one.
Yeah, I haven't been bringing her out very much. So then the next one is also an A-Zone doll, but this one is very special because she's brown, quotation marks. And I assembled her, quotation mark, myself. So, yeah, so unfortunately a lot of the Japanese dolls are all like pale skin colored, and it's really hard to tell because she still looks pale. But when you compare like these two, she's a little bit more dark. This is like the darkest skin tone they have. I don't know if you could see. You probably can't see very good on the camera that she's just like a little bit darker. So I got her when I was in Japan unexpectedly.
This is your first trip?
Maybe my second trip. Yeah. And I wasn't expecting to buy a doll, but it's like you could buy these like the slide stickers like they have for Gundam. So I gave her brown eyes and I picked brown hair for her. And she's just so cute.
Customizable.
Yeah. So you could see that she's significantly smaller than this one. So this is from the Fairy series. So she has a name, she has a theme, but this is like the closest to my mini-me, which I am in the process of making a custom mini-me or ordering a custom mini-me. But yeah, she's just so cute and little and special.
Bow tie.
Yeah. I had
like how she's like, you can put her hands together.
Oh yeah, no, I love that. That's the
She's
thing
like-
about the Japanese dolls.
She's like doing that.
Doing the finger thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she could change her hands out, and she has like a ton of outfits. So Andrew helped me do
This is
that.
very cute. Very cute. I'll give her a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see this one in here. This whole time's been just exposed, but I had to bring out the basket because I just made this basket yesterday. Ooh. So this is my fanciest doll, as we know. She's also from a Japanese brand called Volks, and I think her name's supposed to be Lizelet or something, because they usually come in, they come with a name and everything, but I decided to name her Lizette.
Was that the bear?
Oh yeah, and there's Dill. You know, she's a fancy doll, so she deserves a fancy bear. But this is like my holy grail doll.
So she found Dill in a antique shop on a whim. And she loved it. She paid, I won't say here, but a little too much than I was expecting. But yeah,
It's a stiff teddy bear.
of course, a little Teddy Roosevelt bear.
But yeah, she's my fanciest doll. Oh yeah, she has a little tote bag too. Yeah. So yeah,
I like
she's,
the basket. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, I found it in his house.
She found it like this. No, just kidding. She dyed it and she put ribbons on it. It looks really nice. Even has a bow. I didn't notice the bow.
Yeah. Never enough boats.
I've had this basket since I was a child, and now she ruined it.
Yeah.
No, she improved upon it because we were about to throw this away, and she did a good job. Wow.
Yeah. I happened to be bringing Lizette over the weekend to his place, and then I was like, wait, this basket is very specifically sized for my doll. But yeah, so there's Lizette. Another look, because she's just so special. I would have filmed an unboxing video of her, honestly, because she's like, you know, she's just as special as my custom rarity, but I think I was probably just too busy and excited. I have like the original box and everything of hers, because I couldn't just throw it away. She's such a pretty doll.
So her face is like very. So for me, her face is like very uncanny valley. I don't like that. So this is like she's like a solid 2 for me. Yeah. Basket's 5 out of 5.
All right, and then this is my most unexpected doll interest. Okay, they're both right here. So I already was interested in these dolls like before the American Girl dolls. Okay, and I was watching YouTubers talking about dolls, and I saw the American Girl dolls, and I thought they were ugly. I thought their buck teeth looked stupid. But then when I went to LA with John Lynn, she took me to a mall, and I saw the American Girl doll store. I was like, well, I want to go in there. Like, I want to see the store. That sounds interesting, even though I think the dolls are ugly. And then I ended up falling in love with Kirsten. She was like wearing her birthday outfit, which is like very cottagecore. And so I bought her, and she came with a book, and I didn't know they had like a whole like historical story, things like that. So I bought her doll, came with a book, read all of her books, started buying all of her collection that I possibly could. And yeah, she's just really cute and really fun.
They have lore.
They have lore, yeah, so pretty intense lore, because I have Kirsten and I have Kaya. Okay, we don't have to rank them separately, because they're like, all these dolls are different, but these two are just both American Girl dolls.
Okay,
right?
so I have to rank them the same.
I guess you could rank them separately.
Okay.
I don't know, but what's funny is both of their friends died. So, you know, so now they're friends, because their friends died.
Gonna have a tragic backstory.
Mm-hmm. But...
Aunt May died.
Yeah.
Or no, Uncle Ben died.
Uncle Ben.
And then they got... do you know that? It's in the deep lore.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like Kirsten, and I liked her. Like, someone said that American dolls have more of a focus on the character, versus Japanese doll have more of a focus on the artwork. Right? Because like none of these girls, besides a name, have a lore or background story. Besides Scary Godmother, which is also American because she's based off of a character. So Kirsten's like a pioneer girl from like 1854. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like rusty. But and then I found like a whole Little House on the Prairie book set just for chance for free. So I just got more into pioneer stuff. And then in Kirsten's story, she has a friend who's Native American, which is not Kaya because she's from a different time. But when we went to Texas, we saw the American Girl doll store there too, and I couldn't walk away without a doll because
the cafe was closed.
The cafe was closed, and it's the second time I tried to go to the cafe. But anyways, yes, so this is all thanks to Jonalyn. This obsession happened because she took me to a mall that happened to have an American Girl doll store there. And I bought Kirsten.
LA?
Yeah, in LA. I forgot which mall it was. Green? I don't know. But anyways, so end up with a doll, end up with more dolls. And me personally, I enjoy the American Girl dolls because they're a fun size. It's really, the whole point was like an educational tool. Like you sit and you read with the doll, right? Like a teddy bear. So you have a buddy. So I really enjoy that feeling. And also because it's meant to be played with, it's meant for children, it feels a lot less intimidating. Like Lizette, I take her out very rarely, you know, and she's very, very delicate in comparison and a lot more pricier. So these girls, like, they're just as special to me, but I get to enjoy them a different way. But, yeah. So, here they are.
Hold them both.
Yeah, you gotta hold them both.
Okay. So I think when I first met Tony, she would bring out her dolls, and it would make me very uncomfortable in public. But now I'm kind of indifferent. I'm like, okay, you do your thing. We just like being weird together, I guess. I don't like the buck teeth. I think the buck teeth looks kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I thought so too, but then they have like other dolls of this size and they have no teeth.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it looks even weirder.
The bottom of the feet look funny too.
Yeah.
More detail. I like her boots. I'm pretty like in the middle of the line with these ones. I'd give them 3.
Like a 3.
For both of them.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I think these are less weird than the red one.
Than Lizette?
Yeah. I think I'd be more comfortable with these and then Lizette in public. I think.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, middle of the line, kind of. 3.5?
What? There's no
Like that. Yeah. I think I gave her a 4 because of like the level of detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look. Now to do a final count and just go through them the order. Okay.
This one's a 2. This one's a 2. Weird face. Yeah. Alright, putting her over here.
Alright, she's a 2. Least favorite doll is Lizette.
She's a 4. I'd probably give her a 3 now, looking back, because I think I like these more.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like a 3.
Okay.
Even though her detail's precise. Is that what I'm saying? And this one's also 3. Yeah, middle of the line. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Hmm?
I was just like, yeah, this one's okay because it's just a display. Honestly, they're just here. I guess I am more interested in your opinion of the dolls that I actually bring outside with me.
This is a 4. This is the highest, I think.
Yeah.
I breathe.
It's a 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and these are 3.5s. So, wait. So wait, did you like Shinku more or the American Girl doll more?
I like the American Girl.
American Girl dolls more. Okay. Boop. And then here. And then, are you missing anybody?
I don't think so. This one? Oh yeah. This one's
Oh,
a
yeah, maybe.
5.
And that's your 5. Wow. I wish I had
I
my.
like the small.
Yeah.
Ones, yeah.
I wish I had my Blythe one come in, my mini me that I'm making, so we could see if that would outrank the rest of them.
Oh, my back. I haven't slept at all since yesterday.
Oh boy.
I had a night shift.
Mm-hmm.
And another one tonight. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, those are all of my dolls and all of the rankings. Thank you for participating.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
She bribed me.
Yeah, we got
She bribed me. Entrapment.
Mexican food.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
But to knock out.
Alrighty. Well, that's it. See you next time when I decide to make a random video for my YouTube channel that's dead. Bye! Just a good shot of least favorite to most favorite doll rankings by Neil.